Sairam everyone. Oh, oh, oh. सर्वविघ्न विनाशाय सर्वकल्याण हेतवे पार्वती प्रियपुत्राय श्री गणेशाय नमो नमः। माया देवी प्रियपुत्राय श्री संजय साई नमो नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ साईत्रयाय विद्महे संजय बाबाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईत्रयाय विद्महे संजय बाबाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। साईत्रयाय विद्महे संजय बाबाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
ओम पूज्याय श्री संजय साईनाथाय श्रद्धा भक्तिरताय च भजतां फलप्रदायकाय रमतां दिव्य रूपिणे। ओम पूज्याय श्री संजय साईनाथाय श्रद्धा भक्तिरताय च भजतां फलप्रदायकाय नमतां दिव्य रूपिणे। ओम पूज्याय श्री संजय साईनाथाय श्रद्धा भक्तिरताय च भजतां फलप्रदायकाय नमतां दिव्य रूपिणे। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ओम तत्सत् श्री नारायण तु पुरुषोत्तम गुरु तु सिद्ध बुद्ध तु स्कंद विनायक सविता पावक तु सविता पावक तु ब्रह्म मस्द तु यह शक्ति तु ईशो प्रीता प्रभु तु रुद्र विष्णु तु राम कृष्ण तु रहीम ताओ तु रहीम ताओ तु वासुदेव गौ विश्वरूप तु चिदानंद हरि तु अद्वितीय तु अकाल निर्भय आत्मलिंग शिव तु आत्मलिंग शिव तु साई आत्मलिंग शिव तु। Our humble pranam at thy divine lotus feet of our Bhagwan, Bhagwan Shri Sanjay Sai Baba. Bhagwan Baba, we have Mekhla, a very sweet, very soft, gentle, kind-hearted girl with us today, who touches everyone's heart. She's going to do Sai Vema. Bhagwan Baba's blessing has been in abundance upon Mekhla. Mekhla is from Chennai, now living in Bangalore with her other half. Without delay, now let us welcome Mekhla for Sai Mema. Welcome, Mekhla. May Swami be with you.
Koti Koti pranams at the lotus feet of my dearest Bhagwan Sri Sanjay Sai Baba. It is indeed my fortune to share my experience with all of you today in this Sai Mahima program. As Swami says, I will find you in the darkest depths of despair. Have no fear when I'm here. So since my childhood, I was under the big umbrella of Swami, be it Bal Vikas, from wherever the activity services for Swami, I'll be there. I'll be an enthusiastic kid to, learn and, imbibe values that has been taught. And not just that, I wanted to make sure that I, practice that, to whatever extent that is possible in day-to-day life. I'm so sorry, Swami, like most of your teachings, I haven't followed or, I'm yet to do it, but please enable me to do all the good things that is possible. So, with that, from there, I have this one thought, in me very strongly etched that no matter what, Swami is going to be there with me at any point in time. So, as a kid, I used to have the desire in me, to have the close proximity of Swami whenever Swami visits Kodaikanal or we visit Parthi. So I'll be very desperate. I'll get ready in the early morning to get that, to get seated in the line so that the tokens, like be it in first 3 lines, 1, 2, 3, it will be like that. So I longed for Swami's proximity, during my childhood days, I think early 2000. So at that point in time, I was only with the form as a kid. So whenever Swami visited Kodaikanal, I will be like, Swami, I used to sit, I got the front row wherein Swami's, I used to, touch Swami's feet and get Pada Namaskar and all. But when I had my letter, in front of Swami, Swami just crossed that letter and took the letter from the person behind me. I was totally disappointed. I cried the whole day and I was like, why, Swami, why you touched my letter and you just went ahead of that and you got it. And one foreign national, she was devotee of Swami. She saw me crying and she came there and she said, child, you know what? I saw Swami touching your letter. What is more needed? I didn't understand that first because as a child, Swami didn't get was there in mind. So days continued and, it was a Navaratri celebration at Sai Samiti there in Karegudi where I did my schooling. So at that point in time, we had a play called Bhakta Prahalada and I enacted the role of Prahalada. From there, I understood no matter what form, Swami be it, in the form of elephant, form of, some form or the other, or through someone, Swami is going to help the devotee or the person who have strong faith in God. So from there, my point of having that form, as Swami, I didn't go to Swami didn't talk to me, Swami didn't get my letter, slowly changed. Wherever I am, my prayers are going to be heard. My whatever my rant, my fights with Swami is going to be answered and even be heard there. So from there, I developed this. And life was happening for everyone. And it was 2019. My life was in a fix. And all my family was disturbed. And I remember it was June 2nd, 2020. I was in Dubai. Peak COVID, I was stuck in Dubai. My parents were in Trichy. I was living with my sister. So at that point, June 2nd at night, I had a wonderful dream. Swami, I learned from my Bal Vikas guru that if there's some Swami is coming in dream, it is not just a dream. Swami's message is there, and it is something that Swami is assuring you there. So the dream is like that. The dream was nothing short of what was happening. The sequence was what was happening in my life at that point in time. So the dream was like this. So me and my dad was going, on going in a car, and it was raining badly there. Uh, we had to cross an underground subway to get onto the other side of the road. The subway was full of water. However, my dad tried and controlled the car, and we somehow got out of the water. He slowly started driving further, and we saw two roads diverging from there. One was a narrow path, and the other one was, a bit wider one. The narrow one, we didn't know where it was taking, and so my father was like, Mehla, can we take, which one do you want to take? I said, let's take the, broader one and the straight one that is there in front of us. So he went, further on, we moved, and it was kind of cliff there. Suddenly a gush of wind, pushed our car entirely from the cliff. I still see that. It is still in my eyes. The dream is still afresh. The car got pushed off the cliff, and the car got toppled. The jolt was felt, and the car landed safely with no delay. My father still continued moving it without checking or what was happened. We couldn't react much. He drove, a little further, and he stopped. At one point in time, the car stopped, and my father got down. I as well got down along with him. So my father was like, let me check what is happening. Let me check the wheels alignment and all. We were standing, and meantime my father was checking all these things. I saw a group of boys and gents in white white shirt and white pant standing. The crowd was there. I was wondering, what is this crowd? Who are these people? No, I was like, and I followed in that direction. And when I went, and the brothers were seated, all were ready. I was confused. I was like, where am I? Which place am I in? Like, what, what are they doing? I was totally confused. I heard a voice behind, Mehala. Mehala. It was like Mehala. I know I cannot recreate that voice, but I heard that it was a familiar voice. When I turned back, I saw Swami standing in there, Sathya Sai Baba standing in there, and was like, smiling at me, hands behind him, tucked behind him, and he was standing there. He was calling me. He was calling me, come here, help me out. Come here, help me out. I want your hand. I want to hold your hand. I was like, Swami calling me. Where am I? It was like we had 4 steps there, and Swami was standing the other side. I was on the top. I walked down slowly, and I was still, out of fear. I was like standing. Swami, got my hand, and he held my hands tight, and together we climbed the stairs. I was like totally confused. I was like, oh, Swami is here. Swami is here. What am I going to do? What is going to happen? I was like totally confused. And we were looking for, I was like, oh, Swami is here. Why is no one giving space? There was no place to sit for Swami, actually. We were like, no, people are here. Why are not people giving place for Swami to sit? Then we found a chair. Swami himself found a chair. And Swami got seated on the chair, and I was sitting under his feet. Swami was caressing my head like this. And Swami was having a chat with the other people. Suddenly he turned towards me and asked, Meghala, நான் உன்னை பேச சொல்லிண்டே இருக்கேன், நீ ஏன் பேச மாட்டேன்ற? Which means that, Meghala, I'm asking you to talk. Why are you not talking? I'm still confused. I didn't know. I don't know what Swami meant. I didn't even find answer till today. I'm still seeking answer from him. So this happened, and I was still holding, oh Swami, oh Swami. I was not able to understand or digest the fact that Swami is talking to me, and I had this conversation. I immediately told Swami, wait, I will call my father as well. I will call my Appa as well. I was like, Appa Swami, Appa Swami here. Then as soon as I turned, Swami was not there. It was early morning. And immediately I called my Bal Vikas Guru. I told, the entire scenario. And, one thing that we felt, be it my mom, be it, my sister, brother-in-law, whomsoever it was, like they told me that whatever the situation may have, let all of us be in, Swami is there with us. Swami is going to be there with us, and he is always there to help you out. So with this assurance, time, months rolled, and by the time I reached from Dubai, it was peak COVID, and we had this repatriation flight at I think in close to September. So I came back to India by September 2020. But meantime, I never knew that Vijaya auntie and Amma was talking together about our Sanjay Sai Baba, and Amma was already into the satsang, and she was praying, and everything was happening there. But I never knew this. As soon as I came, I think we visited Auntie's place, Vijay Auntie's place during a Navaratri 2020. And, on the terrace, we had a small, a small bhajan session. And it was then Auntie gave me a pocket size photo of Bhagavan Shri Sanjay Sai Baba. I had no doubt. There was no question that arose in my mind that, is he my Swami? Is there something, that I have to think upon? Who is he? Nothing came in. It was just like that. I got connected because Swami was the one who chose me, not me, or not. I was not searching Swami anywhere. Swami walked onto me, and Swami was there for me. In the due course, when I look back from then, I was involved 2020 till 2024. When I look back all those things, I am filled with all the beautiful memories. Be it I was being part of satsang, I had wonderful mothers along with me, like Vijay auntie, Savitri auntie to auntie, Sanchita auntie, Sujata auntie, Chitra auntie, all were there for me. Like I was involved, totally involved in the service of Swami, learned a lot of things, and I was, I would say that I was busy in serving Swami involving in Guru Purnima, and Bhajanamritam, translating English volumes to Hindi volumes, learning Reiki. Everything that came was like, when I look back, I never the fix that I was in was nothing, because it was all smooth, because Swami traveled along with me and made sure that there's no pain. When I look back, I smile now, and I see that there was a lot of good memories, positive memories that I've acquired in this due course of time. And times, months rolled by, and with this assurance, I proceeded to take up a new task, new role in my career as well. There's enough support where whatever be it from different sources, be it in my career, be it wherever I go, I find people supporting me and helping me whenever wherever it was needed. So that was all because of my dearest Bhagwan. And eventually November, I think it was Satya Sai's birthday, November 2022, we visited Nepal. With that, all we got the darshan of Swamis, Bhagwan Sanjay Sai Baba, through Zoom. We had a lot of sambhashans, in Zoom online only. But 2022 had a chance to visit Nepal, and absolutely enjoyed the trip on the whole. There again, the proximity of Swami was like, I went and I said this again to Swami. Swami, you know everything. You are there for me. What will I ask? What should I ask? Tell me. This is the same thing that I asked Swami, and Swami said, I know I will be there. This is what he assured, and till today it is that only. Swami is there with me, and he is there. So with that, Swami said, Auntie was like praying to Swami. Swami, Mehla has to settle down. Please help her. She has to serve you more. Everything Auntie said, my mother as well prayed. Swami said, I will take care of everything. So that was there, and we had a wonderful time, lot of memories, lot of, blessings, there with Swami. And it's still that, I wanted to go back to those days wherein we spent in Nepal. such a lovely hospitality, lot of things as a, as a kid, as a, as a young youth, we'll have to learn it from Swami, how, respectful, how, hospitable Swami is, like whatever it is. The value that we have to take from him is something that is unimaginable. So Swami lives on value, and we'll have to take up that value, is what that I understood on that day again. Coming then exact after 1 year, as Swami said, everything got fixed, as in my wedding got fixed, and it was, we didn't know that Swami is going to visit Tamil Nadu chapter by December again. It was a surprise, or I would say that Swami has better plan than us. That was the only thing that will always come to me, because it was never planned. Or we even thought that we will keep it somewhere in November, or October even. It was like that, but we never thought that it is going to be on December 1st or something like that. So Swami, as soon as we shared the dates with auntie, our wedding dates with Vijay auntie said that Swami is also planning that Swami's visits is also planned in that week only. We were like confused, like, oh, a lot of programs are planned. How are we going to accommodate everything? What is it? How are we going to manage everything? That lot of questions that were running. But it was all again a well planned. Swami executed everything. Swami's plan, Swami executed it, and what not? What should I ask more? Is what every time that I tell Swami. So on 20th, my wedding date would be on December 1st. The paper, as per paper, it is going to be on December 1st. However, my wedding took place in divine presence on November 26th of 2023. 28th, auntie. November 26th is November 26th was my Pada Puja, and November 26th, was the. So it was all, wonderful moment wherein Swami's presence was all, I always felt Swami's presence everywhere. And, on the day before the wedding also, like we went to the groom's place to do some rituals. And on the way also, we met with an accident. The car that we came, like myself, my sister, my parents were there, and the car met with an accident. And nothing, not even a scratch had touched us. And the driver uncle who was driving for us, he told us this, daily நீங்க போய் பாக்குறீங்கல்ல சாமியை, அவர்தான் உங்களை காப்பாத்தினார். We never know that he knows about Swami, or we talked about Swami in car. Of course, what he meant was, you people, it's been like 3 days. We have been going for the programs, various programs, organized. So he was the one who took us. And he told us that every day the Swami that you people are going to meet has only saved you guys. So that was one other moment wherein without Swami's grace or Swami's help, that accident wouldn't look this simple. I might be telling you in a simple terms, but the extent at which the incident took place was, it was Swami knows. Like we were in between one bus and a truck, and we were literally a sandwich between those two heavy vehicles, and nothing, not even a scratch. And the people surrounded us, immediately helped us. They immediately took, helped. They broke the door. They took us out, and nothing. We were all safe. We were all fine. When Amma called Auntie Vijay auntie, and I think Swami was there in Kanchipuram. He was there. He was sitting. It seems he was sitting for a very long time at one point, at one place, when Vijay auntie rushed and told Swami that this has happened. You will have to save. Swami said, I know, I am there with them. What else? What else that, we should be asked more? There's nothing that is left. That is Swami, at any point in time, I strongly, there's not even a doubt, slightest of doubt that, my problems are just a dust before Swami, not even a dust. I don't know. My Swami is bigger than everything. Uh, with this, I don't need any proof or an incident to, say that Swami is there with me. It is just that the inherent feeling that I don't know how to express it in words. But I strongly believe that Swami is always there with me and with us. That is something that we all cherish. And it's not just that, as a youth, I feel that, I had been in Bal Vikas in since my childhood. Lot of values, not just shlokas, not just bhajans, lot of values. Like now, right now, how I behave, or how I contribute in my career is also based on the values that I have inherited from Swami. The dependability, the accountability that we hold, everything, all the little things, when people look up to us, it is, I always think that it is all because of Swami, because of the values that we got imbibed from the Bal Vikas or the value classes that we attended. I'm always grateful to Swami. And I am only my only sincere prayer is, empower me to serve more, Swami, to you, and use me as your instrument, be it a small squirrel or whatever animal that you like, or not just a squirrel. Please use me like that. And whatever the smallest part that I can do in your mission, please make use of me in this birth. That is what that I sincerely request, Swami. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. Jai Jai Sai Ram.
Swami lives in value, and we have to understand that and follow his footsteps as well. So true. So true. A big thing. Sai Ram Meghla, for the wonderful experience you shared with us today.
Sai Ram.
Since I have known you, I find you very loyal, very humble towards not only Bhagwan Baba, but with everyone, all of us. You did mention our names, and I personally don't think I have been that much of an influence to you, but thank you. It is what I did for you. Probably it was a way of Bhagwan Baba showing you that he is with you.
Sai Ram, Auntie.
You mentioned how, like that Swami blessed your letter, but went behind to get another letter, right? There is always a reason for everything in our lives. When God wants to give, he will have his time, the right time for you, so that you receive it. Our faith has to be very strong, and we have to be patient. I have been through that a lot as well, where I get very frustrated, and I'm like, why Swami? But then that why Swami shouldn't come in our mind at all. It is Swami, it is God, it is his blessing and our journey, a beautiful journey. May Bhagwan Baba be your friend, your family in your Sai journey. May he always bless you and take you ahead on your mission that you would want to do for him. May he protect you both. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, may I request Meghla to explain about how Swami made her wedding, happen on the 27th of December, November, yeah.
So it was like we had our Pada Puja slot on that day, and our Pada Puja slot was way last. so I had the bhajan to complete also. So I was singing, and my turn for doing our turn for doing Pada Puja came. Swami was like waiting. Swami was like smiling and waiting. We rushed, and we sat to Swami, and Swami. I was too loud there. Even Vijay Aunty was asking me, like, what did you talk to Swami in such a loud voice? I was like, I told, thank you, Swami. I know that you told that you will be there for me, and you have come here for all, for my wedding. So thank you, Swami. It's such a wonderful thing. That's what I told. I think this was a conversation that we had, and Swami patted my head this way. And, we did our Pada Puja to Swami, and, Swami. And before that, there was one other incident that, wanted to share, wherein Swami was like, I think Lata auntie had, messaged Swami stating that, preparations for the Pada Puja and everything. And Mehla's wedding is also on December 1st. Swami, please bless her. So Swami had sent through Samim Bhaiya that, Akhand Saubhagyavati Bhava. This phrase of Swami will always be there. Whatever fight that I have with my better half at any point in time, I always remember this. Swami had told me this. Swami had said this. So that was a great blessings that I always cherish. And on 27th as well, Swami gave the garlands, and he himself took the garland and gave and asked Manigandan to put it on her. And we exchanged our garlands, and Swami blessed us, and we did aarti to Swami as well. The day is like, is still afresh, and is something that we always remember, or I will always keep it laminated in my mind. So that is something that is wonderful. Thank you, Auntie.
Okay, Meghla, do you want to do Aarti as well? Have you got it ready or not?
No, Auntie.
Okay, I'll do Aarti then, and then you can do Ashtakam, okay? Just bear with me. I need to share the audio.
राज 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 राजशेखरा हृदयवास साई देव साई सुंदरा संजय साई सुंदरा सत्य धर्म शांति प्रेम बोधक प्रिया मंदहास वदन साई सुंदरेश्वरा साई सुंदरेश्वरा कुशल वंश दीपका धर्म रक्षका प्रेम शांति स्थापका पशुपतीश्वरा साई पशुपतीश्वरा भाव भक्ति जीवन मुक्ति वरदायका सृष्टिकर्ता संजय साई वेंकटेश्वरा साई वेंकटेश्वरा ब्रह्म विष्णु शिव स्वरूप विश्वपालका माया देवी नंदना प्रेम स्वरूपा साई प्रेम स्वरूपा आत्म तत्व रूपका विश्ववंदिता दीन रक्षका साई दया सागरा साई दया सागरा सर्वधर्म पोषका ज्ञान प्रदीपा विश्व शांतिदायका ज्योति प्रकाशा साई ज्योति प्रकाशा पद्मनाभ पद्मपाद परम शाश्वता भक्त चित्त मोदका साईश्वरा संजय साईश्वरा राज 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 राजशेखरा हृदयवास साई देव साई सुंदरा संजय साई सुंदरा संजय साई सुंदरा
अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष साईश्वर रक्ष रक्ष जगदीश्वर रक्ष रक्ष महेश्वर ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
समस्त जीवा सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त जीवा सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त जीवा सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Begin the salvation.
Mekhala, you tell Sarvesham. Mekhala, you tell Sarvesham.
सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
राजाधिराज योगिराज परब्रह्म सच्चिदानंद भगवान श्री संजय साई महाराज की
जय
जय। बोलो भगवान श्री संजय साई बाबा जी की
जय
वृंदावन धाम की
जय
आज की आनंद की
जय
पुण्यवती आश्रम की
जय
कोटि प्रणाम स्वामी तम शरणम मम शरण प्रद स्वामी वी ऑल लव यू स्वामी
Koti Koti Pranam, Sri Divine Lotus Feet Bhagwan. We love you so much. Thank you for just such a wonderful opportunity to listen to Sai Mahima. Thank you very much. Jai Jai Sai Ram.
Koti Koti Pranam Swami. Thank you so much, Swami. Thank you, Swami. Thank you, Swami.
Auntie,
कोटि प्रणाम स्वामी
Auntie, you have to unmute.
Koti Koti Pranam at your lotus feet, Swami. We love you, Swami.
A wonderful session.
Kanaka Durga, Naveen, have you finished? Mekla,
Thank you, Swami, for wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Chanspash Bhagwan Baba, Tom Sharanam Mama.